Corey Hertzman, number 21.
Braxton Butler, number 32.
Scott Johansson, 35.
Champ Justice, number 1.
Jace Franson, number 11.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Will Jeffs, number 34.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40.
Welcome to the Emery Spartan pregame show on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Brought to you by Landon's Diesel Service. Leave your truck in the hands of those who know diesel engines. Landon's Diesel Service at 540 South 300 West in Price. And now for tonight's play-by-play, let's join Jordan Buscarini and Travis Anderson.
Welcome back into Emery High School basketball here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson. Always a pleasure to be along with you. And today we got that matinee contest. It's Saturday afternoon, and we are in American Fork at American Heritage for a win or go home contest between the number 8 American Heritage Patriots and the number 9 your Emery Spartans. Travis, it doesn't get much better than this. Basketball is fun, it's grueling, it's long, and then you get into a situation like this, and it is literally win or go home, and we have two very game opponents here this afternoon.
That tough place to come up and play here on the road here at American Heritage. Been here a couple times for regular season matchups, 3-0, right?
3-0. I've never lost, well, 3-0 against American Heritage, 2-0 in this gym. Yep.
And so for Emery, it's a tough task. This team shoots the ball extremely well. They've got some size they can score underneath. But where they're going to crush you is from the outside. So for Emery in that 2-3 zone, that's something that they're going to have to tighten up. They're going to have to be good in that area on the defensive end of the floor. Or this American Heritage team, they're going to put up a bunch of points.
They hit about 10 to 11 three-point shots per game. They come from a very difficult region. If you talk to a lot of people, they expect a repeat state champion. A lot of media members are saying that Judge Memorial might be the team to beat in the tournament. Well, guess what? This American Heritage team did beat them twice. If you go to Region 14, the Patriots go 6-0, Judge Memorial goes 4-2. I think these are two very high-quality programs, but when you look at the way American Heritage scores the basketball, that's what stands out to me. Just going through the statistics and looking at some of the game film as I have throughout this week, they have a couple of kids that can light it up, and it starts with Mana Winatana, who is averaging about 22 points per game.
Yeah, he's really good. Handles the ball, has the ball in his hands an awful lot, so your key there is to get the ball out of his hands, but easier said than done. That kid can score, and he can score in a hurry.
We are counting down the moments to tip off. It is the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show. Before we go to our first commercial break, I do want to take a look at the 3A state championship bracket and the way things shape out as we are down to the final 16. So today, number 4 South Summit against number 13 Manti. Number 5 Juab against number 12 Ogden. Number 1 North Morgan against number 16 North Sanpete. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game. Number 8 American Heritage and number 9 Emery. Bottom half of the bracket, Canyon View is number 2, Ben Lomond, 15. We get the 7-10 matchup. It's Judge and Delta, Judge being the higher seed. Carbon will enter as the 14 against number 3 Richfield. And then in the bottom half of the bracket, the last game, it's number 6 Union against number 11 Grantsville. So that's a look at the 3A state championship bracket. We do have plenty to get into. Again, it's the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show, and we are off and rolling here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Picture this. A sudden burst pipe, flames engulfing your kitchen. Disaster strikes when you least expect it. But fear not, because Restore Wizard of Price is here to save the day. Their team of restoration experts is ready to tackle any fire or flood emergency from start to finish. They're not just here to fix the damage, they're here to restore your peace of mind. Don't let disaster catch you off guard. Call Restore Wizard of Price, 637-9165. Restore Wizard, the magic of a fresh start.
Welcome to JN Auto, where your dream car awaits. With over 100 vehicles in stock, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between, we've got the perfect ride just for you. And our full service department ensures your vehicle stays in top shape long after you drive off the lot. Can't find your ideal car? No worries, we'll hunt it down for you. Discover the JN Auto difference today.
Imagine this. You're cruising down the highway, windows down, music up, but suddenly your car sputters. Don't let car troubles break your stride. At Cars, Complete Auto Repair Service in Wellington, they're dedicated to keeping your vehicle running smoothly so you can keep enjoying those flawless drives. From regular maintenance like oil changes and wheel alignments to tune-ups and even new tires, Cars is here to help. Visit Cars today and drive away confident knowing your car is in its best shape ever.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
The Spartans play here.
Porter Citron, number 4.
Mason Trout, number 30. Peyton Nelson, number 22.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. No diesel engines. Landon's Diesel Service at 540 South 300 West in Price.
Welcome back into the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show. It's here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM, and we are back at it for a Saturday matinee winner-go-home tilt between the number 8 American Heritage Patriots and the number 9 seed Emery Spartans, with a trip to the 3A quarterfinals on the line. And we had an opportunity to talk about this afternoon's contest with head coach Dave Justice earlier this week, and what type of tough task lies ahead for Emery. The Spartans finished in 4th place in Region 12, the highly competitive division that featured Canyon View, Richfield, and Juab, all finishing 1, 2, and 3. American Heritage, on the flip side, finished with a perfect league record of 6-0, including 2 wins over Judge Memorial. That was a topic of discussion with Coach Justice and more earlier this week on KOAL's Drive Time Sports. Coach, always great to get you on. Thank you.
Yeah, I love to talk about Emery basketball, especially in this time of year. So thanks for having me on, Jordan.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. It's an important one coming up this Saturday, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But before we do, Coach, I want to talk about the way the season came to an end. You and I had an opportunity to chat Friday following what was kind of a heartbreaking loss to Juab, the chance to sweep yet another season set. It was a chance to climb up to 3rd place in the region. Unfortunately, down the final 3 or 4 minutes of that game, Juab made a couple of more plays. I think that's kind of the way you can chalk that one up. They made a couple of plays down the stretch, and that propelled them to a tight win.
Exactly. I mean, when it comes down to that stretch, we last 4 or 5 minutes, and it just comes down to, make a shot here, miss a shot there. You got to make some free throws. And so kind of unfortunate, had a little technical, and then, they hit a couple free throws, put them up 2, and then down the stretch, it was kind of back and forth, and I think we had 2 or 3 turnovers, and and then they were allowed to make some free throws. And really, in a game that's close and pretty even teams, in my opinion, it just comes down to late game execution. So we had a couple turnovers, and then as a couple, they made their free throws and made a couple timely baskets, and that's the difference in a 6-point win versus a 6-point loss. So I mean, I feel like we were right there, and we did a lot of good things out throughout the game, especially after we got down early. I think we got down. I think it was like 10-0, 10-2, and then just being or 10-0, and then we were able to battle back. That was great, just kind of showing our our mental toughness and just kind of our resiliency of our kids. And so it didn't end out the way we wanted, but I was proud of how they battled.
I think that's a pretty good JUAB team, and I think I think that they have the capability to make quite a bit of a run, I think, in the state tournament, just based off of what they have. It's a top 5 team, obviously. Coach, when you go back and you look at the way the boys played, I think at this stage you may be just only as good as your last game, right? What were some of the things that you were really happy with that you told the boys yesterday, hey, if we continue down this path, good things will happen in the state tournament?
Yeah, just keep playing their game. I think they've been improving and showing growth throughout the season. And honestly, we just talked about kind of staying the course and keep playing our game through this state tournament. And one of the big emphasis is now, just because we are put at 9 doesn't really mean anything. That was kind of the message yesterday. It's just like, hey guys, now everyone's in the tournament, and let's just see what we can do, kind of thing. So like everyone's 0-0 now. The season is what it was, good and bad. We had a lot of great moments, a few bad moments, but now everyone's even, and we just got to go into that state tournament, whether and see what happens. I mean, we know about Judge last year, but you look out throughout the classifications, there's always teams from lower seeds making deep runs. I feel like Parowan a couple of years ago was like an 8 seed and ended up winning the state title. I'm not saying any of that, but my point was to the kids, it's just that seeding doesn't really matter. You just got to now it's just come down to just playing the game. So
there's no doubt. And you and I were talking a bit off of the cuff. You weren't terribly surprised by the way the RPI played out when the finals were released on Saturday morning.
No, I mean, obviously we were right in that 8-9 battle that, the last couple of weeks, I think we've been up to 7 at some points, or I think we've even been down to 10. So we're kind of right in that range. And then, as late in the season, you don't get as much movement with these wins because, there's just more games into the RPI. And so we kind of expected to be around the 8-9 matchup. Obviously, we were hoping to be 9. And, I don't know if we would have won on Friday or who knows with the math, if we would have got there, with American Heritage winning and Union winning as well. But it's not a bad spot to be in, in that 9th spot. So, so we were kind of expecting to kind of go on the road. I thought after the game on JUAB that we would be either 9 or 10. And it ended up being pretty close between us and Delta and us getting the 9. So,
yeah, I think the only down part is you have to go on the road. I really don't think it matters at this stage who you play, because in order to accomplish the ultimate goal, you got to beat everyone anyway, right? And so it's just the idea of not having a home game may be the only downer here.
Exactly. I'd like to. Obviously, you'd love to play at home, but American Heritage, luckily for us, it's not too bad of a trip. We kind of like going up north, and everywhere we go from Emery seems about 2 hours. So it's not too bad of a trip up to American Fork, and obviously a great team and a great environment to play in. And we've had that experience going in a lot of different places to play. So, yeah, it's not ideal going on the road. It's not something that we wanted to do, but it is what it is now. We just got to do our best and go up there with the right mentality, and hopefully we can kind of be that road warriors and, pull off the upset here. So.
Again, our guest right now is Coach Dave Justice of the Emery Spartan boys basketball team. Coach, let's talk about Saturday's opponent in American Heritage. They finished 13-10 overall in the season, 6-0 in Region 14. The stat that really stands out to me, this is the highest scoring team in the 3A classification. Now, there have been times this year where the boys have been able to combat really good offensive teams. The game that comes to mind was on the road against JUAB, right, where they scored a 73. I can't remember exactly what it was. But we were up there in the 70s, and it may be one of those games against this American Heritage team because they can score the ball in bunches.
Yeah, so we kind of mentioned that yesterday. I was like, I don't think we're going to be able, because they got a lot of talented players, a lot of talented scorers. They like to play an up-and-down style, where they're shooting a lot of threes, a lot of possessions, kind of pace and space type of thing. And so we mentioned that yesterday. It's like we have to kind of obviously not let them play at their pace, because if this game gets into the 80s or whatever, because I mean, look at multiple games in the 80s, even 90s, even a couple into the hundreds, and so if we let them play at their place, I don't think we're going to be very successful. Now, just like you said, I mean, we're used to playing games in the 50s, that's kind of where we've been at, 50s or 60s. But I think the type of game that we need to play tomorrow would probably be into the higher 60s or 70s. So that's kind of maybe up in our pace a little bit, but also kind of lowering theirs. And for an example, and we even mentioned that yesterday, is that example of that Juab game over at Juab. So it was really high. It was pretty high scoring for us in the 70s. Both teams in the 70s ended up pulling out a win. I think the formula for us to win is that kind of formula. And even to look at a couple of their games throughout the season, like the Grantsville game, like 75, 73, even the Judge game last night, 72, 70, 64 in overtime, So, I mean, that's kind of the game that I feel like we're going to have to play, kind of a little bit more high scoring, a little bit more free flowing than maybe some of our games in region. And I think that's the game they more like to play. So I think we're going to get a little higher scoring game on Saturday just because of their style and more possessions, and it's a little bit more free flowing than, let's say, our games that we see in our region against like Delta and Richville, the Carbon, all those games. So that's what I think you're going to see, a little bit higher scoring game.
They can definitely shoot the outside shot. They're averaging roughly about 9 3-pointers, 9 or 10 3-point makes per game, Coach. For a team that really plays hard basketball out of an extended 2-3 zone, do you go a little bit more man on a team that can shoot this well from the outside, or are you comfortable sticking in the zone?
I think you're going to have to be ready for both. I think the zone has been our bread and butter, but we've really tried to emphasize getting out on the shooters because, yeah, you're right. I mean, they have 4 guys that have over 43s this season on the season and average a 9 a game, and so obviously they can shoot the rock, and so we need to really make sure that we can extend and get out on shooters and make it tough, and then rebound their misses, and so. Yeah, they really shoot it, and I think, against them, they even shoot a lot against man, too, and even zone. So I think we're going to have to kind of rotate our defenses maybe a little bit more so and try to kind of keep them a little bit more off-balanced and not try to let them get in the rhythm too much.
I think the other thing's been hard for me to prepare and study for this team. They go really deep. I mean, this is a pretty deep roster front to back.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of have the main 2 guys, in the Wintana and the Perry. And then after that, they play a lot of different kids and a lot of different shooters, and so I mean, it's going to be tough. And they both average about 18 a game, and really get up the 3 ball. So, and then you just got to find out, and then they kind of create for all those other guys, that are good shooters and good players and good screeners and all those things. And so yeah, they're a good team, and so we got to be ready to roll.
Coach, as far as your boys and the way practice has gone, I know it's a very short sample size, right? We've only had one day of practice, but as we approach this weekend, what's the excitement level like around this team? Because you do have a great senior class, and this is it for them. They got to make a run here or it's over.
Yeah, exactly. So, you always wonder how, at this time of the season, how it's going to go. And honestly, yesterday their attitudes were really great. They were talking American heritage. They were really interested in the game, and obviously at this time of the year, so they're really looking forward to the opportunities to play in this game, and so I think they're ready to roll. I think they had a great practice yesterday, kind of getting after each other and getting up and down, because we knew we had a week off, so we could really get after it these first few days. That's kind of nice. So it's kind of at this point of the season, it's kind of nice to get a week of practice before a game. It's not usually been like that for the last couple months. We've been playing 2 or 3 games a week, and so it's kind of nice to kind of make a little adjustments, really prepare, and really get ready for Saturday. So, but the kids' attitudes have been great, and they've been great all year, and it's still like they're ready to roll. So.
I think, knock on wood, Coach, one of the other things is the team seems relatively healthy at this stage in the season, and I know it's so grueling, right? We start back in November. Here we are now, the middle of February already, and for the most part, this team has been healthy.
Yeah, we've been lucky, knock on wood. A couple little sicknesses, things here and there, but nothing like injury-wise. I mean, we've had a couple rolled ankles in the lower ages, but really we've been pretty fortunate to be as healthy as we are. I think we're keeping our main 7 seniors. They're all healthy, even the kids that come off the bench for us, like Porter Citrid, A.J. Thomas, Brett Griffin. They've all been healthy. And so we're pretty fortunate at this point to be healthy and be ready to go at this point of the season, because health does create a huge factor, especially late in the season. So.
And we know BB had to leave the game on Friday, Coach. Everything good in that realm? We can expect to see him out on the court?
Yeah, that was kind of one of those freak things. He got, caught an elbow in the eye, and then he did end up getting 4 or 5 stitches, but he's back to go, and you should be ready to see him on Saturday. He should be all good to go on Saturday. So,
Coach, lastly, before I let you go, what is the main point of emphasis for the team this week as you guys prepare for American Heritage? Maybe a thing or two, or maybe it's multiple things that you guys are preparing for that you have to attack.
Just like you said, we got to try to make it difficult on their threes. So they're a team that loves to shoot threes. They're a team that really gets up and down. We got to try to play at our pace, trying to make them dip those threes as difficult as possible, whether it's going to be in the man in the zone. So a big emphasis this week is just being able to find shooters, run off shooters, and then get in, and then for defense, find shooters, run them off the 3-point line, and then really wall up and play defense without fouling and rebound the basketball. So that's going to be a big emphasis on defense. And offense is just kind of try to find some more flow, into the offense. And I think our offense has been pretty good lately. It's going to be, I think, a little higher scoring game. It's just we got to just keep matching their flow and just understanding that, hey, we got to shoot. We got to try to make plays. We got to be aggressive and not turn over the ball, but kind of live in that zone where you're being aggressive as well. So, yeah, it should be a fun game. We're super excited about it. We're super excited to be in the playoffs, and we want to be back at that state tournament. So it's a big goal for us all season is always to play in that state tournament. So obviously this is a big game to do that. So we're excited.
Coach, it's always a pleasure to get you on. Thank you again for taking out the time, and we'll see you at American Heritage on Saturday.
That'd be great. Thanks, Jordan.
That's our interview with head coach Dave Justice earlier this week as we prepare for tip-off. Emery on the road taking on the American Heritage Patriots. It is the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show, and we have plenty more coming up when we return on 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
Imagine a smooth, hassle-free journey to the front door of your new home with the Driggs Mortgage Team guiding you every step of the way. Hi, this is Greg Driggs. Our seasoned experts understand the ins and outs of home financing and refinancing. Come visit us at our new permanent address, 8 East Main in Price, where we plan to be a staple for years to come. Start your journey today. Call 801-427-3577. The Driggs Mortgage Team, NMLS number 272076, Equal Housing Opportunity. Driggs Mortgage Team is a DBA of Premier Mortgage Resources, LLC, NMLS 1169.
At Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, we have the solutions to your financial goals. From auto loans, RV, home and business, to savings, money market, and certificate accounts. With local people, local lending, and local decisions, you can depend on us.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Discover the strength and beauty of Flawless Sheeting's metal siding and roofing solutions. Designed to endure and crafted to conserve energy, the products offered by Flawless Sheeting ensure your home not only looks good, but feels good too. Plus, they come with a 40-year warranty. Enjoy superior durability and enhanced comfort year-round with new roofing from Flawless Sheeting. Ready to upgrade? Call Flawless Sheeting at 636-7300 and elevate the way you live.
The Spartans play here.
Champ Justice, number 1. Porter Herdsman, number 21.
Bo Stilson, number 25.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Want to welcome back in the viewing audience on our YouTube channel. If you are following us on KOAL, remember you can watch with the radio broadcast feed at right now at our Castle Country Radio Emery YouTube page. Travis, let's talk about tonight's game and how you see this really playing out when we talk about Emery front to back, including the big Scott and Wes Johansson, who may have a very difficult challenge against an athletic team. I've said all season long, I believe West is the best big in this classification with his back to the basket and against a team that wants to get up and down the floor. I think West plays a huge role in this game.
Yeah, for West, he's going to play, like you said, a huge factor in this game. This is a team, though, that can match the size underneath. So I think at times American Heritage is going to go man defense, and that's where West has an advantage. But I think for me the key is Scott, who can spread the floor, who can go out of the paint, go outside and around the perimeter. And for me, it's simple. If Emery's making the outside shots today in this game, they're going to give themselves a golden opportunity. They just have to shoot the ball well from the outside.
Really curious to see how Emery's going to play this defensively today as well. A team that can hit the outside shot the way American Heritage can. Does Emery stay in the extended 2-3? Do we see a lot of man defense? I think at some point you're going to have to go to man unless that very active zone is closing off that short corner and not allowing American Heritage to get good looks. The corner is what could really hurt Emery defensively in this game if they're not careful, and I think that's what may put them in a man-to-man set.
Yeah, the way Emery plays that defense, like you said, they want to fall into that 2-3. That's their primary defense, but at times you're going to have to go to man, or they're just going to pick you apart in that 2-3, and you talk about those corners being open. That's a soft spot for Emery defensively, is closing out, crashing hard. You have to crash hard. You have to close out hard. You have to make them put the ball on the floor and then do something inside the paint or the restricted area. They're a very good three-point shooting team.
Okay, let's talk about the Spartans. We talked about Wes Johansson back to the basket. Again, it's been so much fun to watch him throughout the entire season. Really that old-school style of basketball. But perimeter shooting, Jace Franson, Scott Johansson, Porter Herdsman. Those are three huge players for Emery on the wing in this game.
Yeah, for me, Porter is key as well because he can get downhill offensively, get to the rim, and then the defense steps up, and then Porter can either take it strong up into the body, get to the free throw line, or dish off, and there's Scott and West down low. And then on the perimeter, that's where you got to slow them down on the perimeter, and they've got the length to do that.
We are counting down the moments to tip off. That'll do it for the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show. We are moments away from going into the starting lineups. It may look a little different for Emery tonight. They've had two variations throughout this season. We've seen Will Jeffs. We've also seen Braxton Butler as primary starters this season. Emery did have to change things up a little bit when we went to North Sanpete due to an illness, which kept Porter Herdsman out. But tonight, we are going to see the return of Braxton Butler to the starting five. How does this change things up? Gives you a little bit more speed on the perimeter, and I think that's what Coach Justice is kind of leaning to by inserting BB back into the starting lineup. So we are going to get to that in just a moment. When we come back after the national anthem, we'll go over the starting five. It's Emery High School basketball, and it's here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
My son and daughter both play sports, a lot of sports, and with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging, North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636 X-ray. That's 636-9729.
Discover the difference experience makes at Mr. Automotive in Huntington. With over 30 years dedicated to matching the perfect vehicle with the right person in Castle Country, we know a thing or two about cars and about saving you money. Thanks to our low overhead, we're able to pass incredible savings directly on to you. Drive away happy with a deal as reliable as our service. Visit Mr. Automotive today, where experience means savings and you meet your new car.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck, Toppet Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Truxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Toppet also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Toppet Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
You're looking for somewhere you could be proud to work. Komatsu is looking for you. Komatsu is a leading manufacturer of construction, mining, forestry, and industrial heavy equipment. Komatsu currently has openings for seasoned welders, journeyman electricians, and MSHA certified electricians, as well as master machinists. At Komatsu, not only will your skills be rewarded with competitive wages, but you'll also enjoy benefits like a robust 401k plan. Grow with Komatsu. Go to komatsu.com or call Tanner at 636-6150.
We're not going out on a limb when we say,
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen. Fantastic food, fun atmosphere. Known for their made-from-scratch pizzas, Juniper has the very best pastas, burgers, salads, wraps, hoagies, paninis, appetizers, loaded sodas, desserts, vegan and vegetarian options. Dine in for lunch or dinner, Tuesday through Friday, 11 till 8. Saturdays, noon till 8. Order online at juniperkitchenutah.com with DoorDash delivery. Stop beating around the bush for a great meal.
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen and Price.
The Spartans play here
Braxton Butler, number 32.
Will Jeffs, number 34.
Scott Johansson, 35.
on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. AM KOAL.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams as we gear up for tip-off here at Patriot Arena, or Patriot Gym, which is just a beautiful setting, by the way. And we'll start by looking at the home team. This is the American Heritage Patriots. And getting the start out of the backcourt, we'll see number 1, Mone Winatana. Also getting the start, number 2, Jackson Black. Number 11, Brady Perry. Number 12, Weston Larson. And number 20, Christian Hanshaw. That is the starting 5 for the American Heritage Patriots. Now, let's take a look at the starting 5 for your Emery Spartans.
Porter Hertzman, number 21, point guard.
Jace Franson, number 11, shooting guard.
Braxton Butler, number 32, forward. Scott Johansson, 35, power forward.
Wes Johansson, number 42, forward.
That's the starting lineup for your Emery Spartans. They come out for tonight's game wearing their road black uniforms, being the number 9 seed, the designated road team. On the flip side, we look at the Patriots in their white uniforms laced with blue. And Travis, this is it. This is what you play for all season long. Emery did get that first round bye. Unfortunately, could not get the home playoff game. But they're relevant after today. Get to UVU on February 24th. That is the plan.
Yeah, you still have time to correct this season, put it right back on. You're 0-0 right now. You have a chance here to knock off the number 8 seed and get to UVU, and you never know what can happen when you get to that neutral site.
The head coach for the Emery Spartans, Dave Justice. And the head coach for American Leadership is Pota Winatana. Tip-off is going to be handled by Hanshaw for American Heritage and Wes Johansson for Emery. Emery's going to be moving right to left on the radio dial. If you're viewing us on YouTube, perfect center court view. Looking forward to it. Emery right to left on the dial, American Heritage left to right. Let's do it. 32 minutes to decide who moves on. There's the tip, and it is controlled by American Heritage. Brady Perry in the backcourt. Perry goes to Winatana off the left wing. Emery comes out in the 2-3 zone. And right now, American Heritage working around the perimeter. A drive inside. We have a travel against Perry, and so the ball will go to Emery. A quick turnover for American Heritage. This 12 seconds into the game.
Drives baseline, loses his footing, slips, travels. So good job defensively. Everybody switched. Everybody got in the right spot to force that turnover. And now the Emery Spartans can control the ball.
Now this is what's going to be interesting. American Heritage will come out on a full court press. Right now it's Black trying to stick with Herdsman, and a reach-in foul is called in the backcourt. So very aggressive by Coach Winatana's squad as Black is whistled for the foul. That's foul number 1 for the Patriots.
That's the problem, though. If you're going to press like that, you're going to get aggressive in the backcourt. The way the game is going to be officiated tells you right off the bat that you're not going to be able to use the hand contact.
Herdsman right now with the basketball. He's face guarded by Black, goes right side. Passes off. It's Franson. Left wing 3. Good. Jace Franson from deep. He was a flame thrower during warm-ups. I watched him knock down 7 consecutive triples. He has the first bucket of the ball game. It's 3-0 Emery.
It's a good ball movement. Open 3 on his spot on the floor, and he knocks down the first 3.
Hanshaw with the ball goes to Perry, who's backing down. Beautiful interior passing. Wants to go off the left low block. Out to Winatana. And he's going to restart the offense. Beautiful feed inside. He finds an open cutter. That's Perry.
It's just great ball movement. You get the ball over the top, the soft spot in the defense, and you get 2 right at the bucket.
Again, American Heritage applying a lot of pressure defensively. Emery going to break it. Franson traveled inside the paint. Had the right idea. Wanted to go baseline spin move in the paint. Just lifted the pivot foot up before he could kick out. Turnover. And now American Heritage with an opportunity to take their first lead as Winatana will bring the ball up. Moves it right side to Black, and now top of the key, holding gets Larson above the penetration line, goes into the high post. American Heritage trying to break down the extended 2-3 with that 15-foot pass. Cross court, Winatana, 3 ball out of the corner, no good. He's able to run down his own rebound off a couple of tips. Pulls up for a 15-foot mid-range jumper. It's long off the back iron. Rebound to Scott Johansson. Emery going to push. Herdsman goes up top. Down low. Big Wes Johansson. An easy 2-point bucket. If he gets that deep, it's fried chicken. 2 points Emery. 5-2 they lead.
Hanshaw had no chance to defend that. Good pass over the top. Right at the cup for 2.
Emery pushing it offensively. Getting out to run. Perry with the ball down low, tries to get 2 back. Shot was disrupted by Scott Johansson. Loose ball picked up by Porter Herdsman, who was then tripped by Perry. And we have a foul on the backcourt. Second team foul against American Heritage. It's 5-2 Emery with a lot of action early on.
Well, so far early on, you can tell the white jerseys are pressing just a little bit. They're tight. They've committed 2 early fouls. They've missed some shots inside the paint. And Emery's got to take advantage.
West with the ball, gives it to Beebe. Puts up a shot from 12 that's no good. And now American Heritage will push the other way. Perry with the ball from 15. Gets it out to Black. Swings it quickly right side to Larson. Patriots working 23 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Now down low off the right low block. It's Perry. Shot up over the top of West. No good. Bouncing off of the iron. Offensive board for the Patriots. 3 ball out of the corner is off the mark by Black. A rebound by Perry. His shot is no good. Patriots had 3 opportunities. They could not convert. Now it's Emery ball moving the other way. Braxton Butler kicks it in the corner. Head fake. Franson drives. Goes glass for 2. Jace has 5. And Emery has opened up a 7-2 lead 3 minutes into the opening quarter.
What patience by Jace to put the ball on the deck and then just slide across and kiss it off the glass for 2 more.
Winnetana with the ball off of the dribble. Kicks corner. Open right 3. Larson no good. Bounces off of the iron. Knocked out of bounds by BB. Trying to come down with the board over Hanshaw. Last touched by Emery. It'll stick with the Patriots. If you can't tell on the YouTube feed, these rims are extremely soft. There is a lot of movement on these rims, and I noticed that during warm-ups.
If you look down to our rim that we're facing, the one that Emery's shooting on, if you look from the top, you can tell that's a little bit soft from the top angle. So you're going to have to be extra gentle with your shot.
So Emery's going to go to the bench. Braxton Butler has moved off of the floor, and Brett Griffin has checked in for the first time. Lob in off of the inbound. It's knocked away. Stolen by Herdsman. Gives it to Franson. A triple air ball. Wanted to put it up in transition. Great hustle play by West. Saves it, does Herdsman. On the sideline. Scott to West. West kick out. Herdsman corner triple, no good. West with an offensive rebound. Big fella takes one dribble. Hook shot of the paint is good. He's got 4 points.
Offensive rebounding and killing the Patriots inside the paint right now are the Spartans, and you can tell they're more engaged to start this game.
It is 9-2 Emery. Winnetana in the paint. Shot was halfway down. It rims out. Ball knocked out of bounds last touched by Scott Johansson.
Yeah, early on right now, Emery giving up a lot of offensive rebounding. The Patriots are doing a good job of keeping plays alive. They haven't scored off any of them, but they're getting multiple cracks.
Winnetana will inbound the basketball. Right now, the Patriots struggling to buy a bucket. Lob in. Larson kicks it right side to Black. His triple is off of the mark. West comes down with another defensive rebound. Been a grown man on the glass all season. Today, no exception. Gives it off to Franson across half court. Jace stops straight away. Now goes to Herdsman. Porter. He's guarded by Black off the left side. High pick set. Jace tries to move off ball. Has to come back to retrieve the loose ball. Poked out of bounds. It'll stick with Emery. 16 on the shot clock. Right now, Emery moving the ball well about 25 feet away from the basket. And the matchup between Hanshaw and West down low has been so fun to watch. Sub coming in, Nate Zimmerman, a senior, who stands at about 6'8", will come in. He'll get some run against West. West takes the ball 18 feet away from the basket. Couple of dribbles, has it stripped. It was great awareness by Black. Turnover for Emery, and now the Patriots will try to work and get something going offensively. Black for 3, no good. Long rebound. Scott Johansson able to corral it 15 feet away from the basket. Goes cross court to Jace Franson. Jace now to Porter. Porter swings it to Scott. Head fake. Splits the defense. Scoop shot is off of the mark. Tipped by West into the hands of Scott. Emery will get another opportunity. Shot clock did not reset. Brett Griffin, the freshman, pulls up 14-footer money. Brett Griffin for 2. And Emery has opened up a 9-point lead in the opening quarter. 11-2, 3 minutes to play in the first.
The Patriots' offense is out of wax, and it's affecting their defense, and they are getting crushed underneath.
Down low, Perry kick out. Winnetana for 3. That's short. American Heritage struggling everywhere, and then off the offensive rebound, Brady Perry knocks it down from 15, and that will stop the American Heritage drought. 11-4, Emery with a lead.
Eventually, if you give him multiple cracks, they're going to hurt you. That time, they finally got another offensive rebound that turned into 2 points.
Black with a pickpocket still on Porter, and a jump ball is called on the ground. Possession will favor Emery. 2:32 to play in the first. Referees have let them play so far. James Matson will come into the game, and Jackson Black will go to the bench for the Patriots. So right now, Coach Winnetana trying to figure something out to get this offense moving. I don't think that American Heritage has played bad in this game. They just can't seem to get a shot to fall. Herdsman drives baseline, goes down low. West, no good. Rolls right off of the front of the iron. Rare miss for him here in the opening quarter. Still 11-4, Emery with the advantage. Winnetana kicks it, left corner 3, up, down. And now a mini run for the Patriots as James Matson knocks down the left corner triple. It's 11-7, a 5-0 Patriot run.
Now we talked about the corners. You got to crash hard. That time, no defense to the corner, and that's their first three-point make.
Porter with the ball at the penetration line. 2 minutes on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Cross court, shot, Johansson. Scott knocks down a three. Emery able to answer back. 14-7. They have doubled up the Patriots with 1:48 to play in the quarter. And a turnover for the Patriots. Perry went to a jump stop, tried to kick it to the left wing, and the ball goes out of bounds.
We talk about the way that Scott can spread the floor. He's a good three-point shooter. That time they spread the floor. It's contested. It's good defense. It's just better offense, and Scott splashes home a three. It's a 7-point lead here in the first quarter.
Michael Banks is checked into the ball game for American Heritage. Right side, it's Franson. Gets it to Scott. Another three, no good. Winnetana goes sky high for the defensive board, and a foul called against Emery.
Long miss. Ball's up in the air for a long time. You got multiple bodies going for the loose ball. And the Patriots get the ball, and they get a foul called on Wes.
Called it on Wes Johansson. Originally, I thought it was called on Jace Franson. They did switch it. And so West is going to get a breather as Will Jeffs will check into the game for the first time. Top of the key, holding it's Matson. American Heritage finding a little bit of life on the offensive side of the ball. Winnetana guarded by Franson, directs some traffic. Brings the ball back out, high pick set, goes around a screen. Into the corner, triple on the way. Shot no good, but a foul by Brett Griffin. He fouls Michael Banks out on the closeout. Now a chance for 3 freebies for the Patriots.
That's a tough closeout because the corners are where American Heritage likes to make their bulk of the three. So you're closing out. You're doing a good job defensively. Just don't give enough space. You run into him, and you put him on the line.
First shot, good. Makes it 14-8. One more shot, 2 more shots rather coming for Weston Larson. Thought it was going to be Banks. It was Larson. Second shot is no good. So now A.J. Thomas will get some run here for Emery. Porter Herdsman will go to the bench. Right now it's Thomas and Franson, Scott Johansson, Brett Griffin, Will Jeffs. That's the 5 out for Emery. And Larson does something that's extremely difficult to do. Knocks down all 3 foul shots. 14-9. Emery's laid down to 5. Scott with the basketball. Drives. Threads the needle with a pass to Will Jeffs. Powers through. Shot no good. Scott with the offensive board. Kick out to Breck, who was undercut down low by Matson. Foul called. 3 team fouls on the Patriots. Neither team really in foul trouble. Emery with 2 team fouls. American Heritage with 3. 52.9 left here in the first quarter. 1 more foul to give for American Heritage. Jace to inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Will. Jeffs gives it back to Franson, who penetrates inside. Kick out right. 3-point shot on the way. Scott, no good. Rebound, Will Jeffs. Will goes up hard. A lot of contact. No foul called. Shots off of the mark. And now the Patriots can push. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Winnetana knocks down a 3. And American Heritage has erased what was a 7-point deficit a moment ago. It's now 2.
Yeah, 3-pointer and a couple free throws right back into it.
Largest lead of the quarter was 9 for Emery. Franson with the shot clock turned off to Breck. Breck, head fake. Solid jump step, but then he traveled, and I don't know about that call. Neither does Coach Justice.
Thought that was a great.
I thought it was too.
Keep your pivot down. You slide through. You kiss it off for 2. Instead, turnover. Patriots could get the lead or tie going into the second quarter.
They have never led in this game. Been a dominating quarter for Emery. The final 2 minutes, however, controlled by the Patriots. Winnetana gives it off to Larson. Back to Winnetana. We're down to 5 on the game clock. 3. Winnetana, step back 3 for the lead. Knocks it down, and that's the way the quarter will come to an end. The Patriots catch fire from beyond the arc, and through 1. The Patriots lead the Spartans 15-14 here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM. We're back in 60 seconds.
We're not going out on a limb when we say
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen. Fantastic food, fun atmosphere. Known for their made-from-scratch pizzas, Juniper has the very best pastas, burgers, salads, wraps, hoagies, paninis, appetizers, loaded sodas, desserts, vegan and vegetarian options. Dine in for lunch or dinner. Tuesday through Friday, 11 till 8. Saturdays, noon till 8. Order online at juniperkitchenutah.com with DoorDash delivery. Stop beating around the bush for a great meal.
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen and Price.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Second quarter just about to get underway. Patriots with a 15-14 lead over the Emery Spartans. Emery led 11-2 to start that game.
An 8-0 run ends the quarter. They get the 2 free throws and 2 threes. Right?
Yeah. Winnetana, who can catch fire from beyond the arc, did, knocking down 2 triples at the end of that quarter. Patriots with the ball. Emery will come out again in the 2-3 zone up top. It's Herdsman and A.J. Thomas. Winnetana with the basketball. He'll direct traffic. He's picked up by Herdsman. 18 on the shot clock. Goes around the high pick. In the paint. Winnetana, shot no good. Draws the foul on Porter. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. An opportunity for American Heritage to extend their advantage.
Yeah, Winnetana is such a good bucket scorer that he knows he got Porter beat defensively, and then Porter's trolling. So what does he do? He jumps up, but he leans just enough to go into Porter's body to get to the free throw line.
Winnetana, the very, very talented sophomore, knocks down the first shot. He's got one more coming his way. Leads the team in scoring at just over 20 per tilt. A lot of the reason why American Heritage was able to win a talented region, including 2 wins over the defending state champion Judge Memorial Bulldogs. He goes 2 of 2 at the stripe. 17-14. Patriots now with their largest lead, and they will attack out of a 2-2-1 press. Emery's able to break it. Johansson. Michael Banks was riding him all the way up the sideline, and a foul called. First team foul for the Patriots. 7:28 here in the second quarter. Also marks the first team foul for Michael Banks. Nate Zimmerman, the 6'8" senior for American Heritage, playing Scott Johansson well down low. Once Coach Winnetana made that change, things changed a little bit, I think, for Emery down low. Here comes Scott off the baseline. Kick out top of the key to Porter. Porter splits 2 defenders, and now he finds Wes Johansson, takes Zimmerman off of the dribble. Tries to go to the fading hook. Shot rolls off the side of the iron. No good. Emery now struggling in a bit of an offensive drought. Winnetana brings it up. He splits 2 defenders. Kicks it out. Left wing 3 on the way. No good. A rare miss. But the rebound by Zimmerman down low. He's on cleanup duty for 2. And it's 19-14. Patriots by 5.
That's a 12-0 run going back to the first quarter. Here into the second quarter. 19-14. Now Emery needs a bucket. They need a scratch. And they've got to slow things down on the defensive end.
Very aggressive move by Weston Larson. Runs over Porter Herdsman about 35 feet away from the basket. So the second team foul against the Patriots. Emery's going to go back to the bench. Braxton Butler will come back in. So will Jace Franson. A.J. Thomas and Breck Griffin will go to the bench. That's a glimpse into the backcourt next year when you see A.J. and Breck out on the floor for the Spartans. Emery has worked their starting 5 back into the game. Right now, a zone defense by American Heritage. Franson with the ball top of the key, finds a little bit of a gap. 14-footer on the way, good. Jace Franson's got 7 now in the ball game, and Emery has chopped that American Heritage lead down to a 1-possession score, 19-16.
That finally ends the 12-0 run that the Patriots sprung. Now down 3. Got to clean things up defensively.
Winnetana on the swing. It's Matson back to Winnetana. The deep 3, no good. It was on line, just a tad bit short. Draws the front of the iron. West gives it up to Scott Johansson. Spin move. Scott in the paint. Kicks out. Porter, deep NBA range. 3 is money. Porter Herdsman from way out of the parking lot, and we are all tied. 19-19. This Emery offense just functions differently when the long ball falls, Travis.
Yeah, Porter thought for a second he was going to kick to the corner. Instead, sets his feet, launches, like you said, from downtown, buries it.
Perry put the ball in the paint, got away with an extra step, kick out, three-point shot, off the mark by Madsen, a rebound to West Johansson. West gives it up to Scott. He sees the floor well. He's got great handles for a big man. Kicks it to Beebe. Head fake, drive in the paint. Excellent defense by Winnetana. Shot is off the mark with a rebound to West Johansson. Spin move, beautiful interior defense yet again. And a stop for American Heritage.
Yeah, he spun the wrong way. He went back right. He needed to go back left.
Emery with a basketball. They're going to push the opposite direction. Ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Emery. They say Jace Franson. So it goes to American Heritage. Action is definitely picking up. Braxton Butler will check out of the game. A.J. Thomas will come back in. So at the top defensively for Emery, Porter Herdsman and Jace Franson. Down low, A.J. Thomas and Scott Johansson. Big West is in the middle. Winnetana with the basketball. Goes around a high pick. Lob goes down on the baseline. Beautiful feed. And Larson draws West off his feet. Goes up and under for two. And the Patriots now lead 21-19. The offense has definitely come alive. Scott, kick out. A.J. Thomas drives, initiates the contact. Good look. Rolls off of the side of the iron. Emery now struggling to find rhythm on the offensive side of the ball. Three-point shot on the way for American Heritage. No good. A miss by Larson. A rebound to Scott. Scott brings it up across half court. 4:22 to play here in the second. Johansson, kick out. Three-point shot. Franson, good. Jace is lighting it up today. His second three-point shot. He's got 10 now in the ball game. Emery leads 22-21.
Yeah, Jace got space. He's in a rhythm. Gives the Spartans the lead.
4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Patriots will work the ball around the wing. Black goes right side. Holding it's Madsen into the high post. Perry drives, shot, no good. West got a piece of it from behind. Loose ball picked up by A.J. Thomas is now surveying. He gets inside 15. Goes to Jace. Corner three off the mark. Heat check for Jace Franson. Rebound to Perry, who hands it off to Winnetana.
That's a good look. He got to the spot that he needed with the pass. It's one pass, and it's a quick catch and shoot. Just soft off the rim.
Lob from 15. Beautiful pass out of the high post, but a block by Scott Johansson from behind. And Coach Dave Justice is going to take a timeout. Emery has the lead right now, 22-21. 3:26 to play in the second quarter. It's a full timeout. We'll take the 60-second break with them. It's Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Picture this. A sudden burst pipe, flames engulfing your kitchen. Disaster strikes when you least expect it. But fear not, because Restore Wizard of Price is here to save the day. Their team of restoration experts is ready to tackle any fire or flood emergency from start to finish. They're not just here to fix the damage, they're here to restore your peace of mind. Don't let disaster catch you off guard. Call Restore Wizard of Price, 637-9165. Restore Wizard, the magic of a fresh start.
The Spartans play here.
Porter Citrid, number 4.
Mason Trout, number 30. Peyton Nilsson, number 22.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOA.
We have a fun one brewing here in the second round of the 3A state tournament. Emery 22, American Heritage 21. Out of the timeout, it's Emery basketball. Again, moving right to left off of your radio dial. A.J. Thomas with the ball from 15. Kick out to Scott. Right corner three is off the mark. And in the hands of Brady Perry. American Heritage does not have the numbers. Winnetana doesn't care. He goes right into the teeth of the defense. He initiated the contact. He got the whistle, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. They call the foul against Porter Herdsman. That's his second personal with 3:09 to play in the second quarter. Chance for Winnetana to give the Patriots the lead.
Yeah, Winnetana knows how to get to the free throw line, how to get points, how to get his team back into the game. That's what he's done. And right now, he's on one of those little scoring rampages, 22-22, looking to give the Patriots the lead back.
That's what scorers do. They find ways to get to the stripe. Scott Johansson will come out of the game, and Brett Griffin will check in. So Emery going with a little bit of a smaller lineup as Winnetana has a chance to break the tie with a second foul shot, and he does just that.
Yeah, he ain't going to miss free throws.
23-22, Patriots by 1. They will go back to the press. Going to make Emery work for every inch of the floor. A.J. Thomas is able to break it. Bounce pass down low. West in the paint for 2. He's got 6 now in the game, and Emery recaptures a 1-point advantage, 24-23. A quick triple on the other end for American Heritage. James Matson wasted no time erasing the deficit, 26-24, Patriots.
Yeah, the only spot from the three-point line right now where the Patriots have beat Emery's in those corners, and we talked about the corners.
That's out of that 3-2 zone. That time, Emery didn't have a chance to set up in the half-court defensive set. Patriots worked it quickly up the floor and got exactly what they wanted. Porter to West. West from 10, good again. West Johansson with 8 points. And Emery has tied the score 26-26. A seesaw battle here in the opening half. A 3-point shot and another make for Weston Larson. Emery breaks the press. Down low, it's Franson. Kick out. Thomas thought about the 3. Goes to Porter. Porter rushed off the line. Has to give it up to Franson off the right. Back to A.J. on the left. Thomas, spin move. Finds West. West lost the basketball. I think that went out of bounds off of American Heritage. They say no.
I thought he was the last. I thought West touched it last.
Well, it was poked out from behind. The question was, did West reach out for the ball? And he may have.
And from where I'm sitting, I think when he reached back up to get the ball, he touched it off his fingertips.
Minute 56 left in the first half. 29-26. Patriots with the lead. This match is their largest. I always feel like this is a dangerous time for Emery right now out of that 2-3 zone. Really extended. It gives the appearance of a 3-2. Winnetana with the ball off of the right side. Goes around the high pick. And, I mean, he launched a rocket trying to thread the needle. Ball goes out of bounds back to Emery. Right idea.
Yeah, it's on Winnetana. You got to just slow down the speed of that one. If you just soft touch pass, you're getting 2 at the rim. I mean, that was a bullet.
Right side, A.J. Thomas with the basketball off of the right wing. He's trapped, gives it up to Scott. Scott cross court to Jace. He's been on from deep, misses this one, able to follow his own miss and get the rebound.
Foul.
And then Perry reach in with a slap. He's called with a foul.
You can't say, oh, on that one. I mean, you clobbered him.
He's trying to play aggressive style. That's his second personal. And he's going to have to sit on the bench for the final minute 18 of what's been a very fast-moving first half. Less than 30 minutes of real time. AJ to inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Franson out of the left corner. He's face guarded by Larson. High pick set by Will Jeffs, who floats to the basket. Christian Hanshaw's checked back into the game. Porter wanted to drive up, and that's an excellent defensive play by Jackson Black. He ties Porter up, jump ball, possession will stick with Emery. 26 on the shot clock, a minute 8 on the game clock.
Jump stop, and he just rips through and ties him up. It's great defense.
Thomas gets it into Porter. Porter now to Scott, back to the basket. Dribbles out of a trap, kick back left corner. It's Herdsman, floats one up from 8 feet, no good. The tip by Jeffs into the hand of A.J. Thomas. Early in the shot clock, a triple by Jace is no good. Another offensive rebound for Emery, but Franson traveled about 17 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, that's a travel.
Yeah.
It's an easy call. But you love what Will's doing. He's keeping plays alive. That's a great look. Jace has knocked down some threes in this half. That one just a little bit long, and then off the offensive rebound, just didn't get his footing correct. And there's a travel.
I'd say you love what you're seeing from Jace off of the misses as well. He's been able to grab a couple of long offensive rebounds. Now there is about a 16-second differential between the shot and game clock. Winnetana, no-look pass into the low block and a kick out now to Jackson Black. Black gets inside 15 feet, brings it back around to Winnetana. 17 on the shot clock. Winnetana goes in between 3 defenders, swat at the rim by Will Jeffs. Climbs the ladder and sends Hanshaw's shot the other direction. Emery trying to run. Shot by Johansson, no good. Will with a putback. That's off of the mark. Beebe fights for a rebound. And an offensive foul called against Emery. The effort has been outstanding on both ends of the floor for both teams. That time a push will cost Emery the possession. First personal against Braxton Butler. Shot clock turned off for the final 20.3 seconds of the half. And a timeout is taken by American Heritage. Only a 30. Let's keep it here.
Yeah, Will's working extremely hard underneath. Defensive end, offensive end, kept the play alive. Had a couple opportunities around the rim once again where the Spartans come up short. They're down 3. Patriots ball, 20.3 left till the break.
Been a very entertaining game, very up and down. Talking with Coach Dave Justice pregame. Such a different region than what we're used to seeing in Region 12. The fairest comp that you could make to American Heritage would be Canyon View, who really gets up and down the floor. They have 3 primary scorers. They can hit the outside shot, and they are loaded with athleticism. I think that that's probably the fairest comp that we have seen throughout region play. Canyon View.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. Oh, need to stop here. Don't allow them any momentum going to the break with a 5-point lead, 6-point lead. Keep this within 3. Maybe you get a turnover, you get an attempt, you can tie it, cut it to 1, but you can't give up points here.
Like the timeout by Coach Winnetana. As the Patriots will bring it up down to 15 seconds. Off the right side, it's Larson with the basketball. Bounce pass to Winnetana down low. Backing down Porter. Off the low block. Brings him off his feet. Swatted by Will Jeffs again. Knocks it out of bounds. 6.3 to play in the first half. And the Patriots will have to inbound on the baseline.
Yeah, you're not going to bully Will Jeffs underneath.
No.
He comes from that spot and swats that thing out of bounds. Great defensive stand. 6.3 left. Need one more stop.
He is the silent killer. Off the inbounds, Braxton Butler steps in, and Emery's going to prevent American Heritage from scoring, and they will be happy with that to close out the half. 29-26, Patriots by 3. What a ball game so far in a win-or-go-home situation. What else could you expect from that 8-9 matchup? Entertaining so far here in American Fork. We'll send it back to the studio. Coming up, the halftime report brought to you by Castle Valley Orthodontics. We'll go over the first half stats and prepare for the second half when we return.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today.
At Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, they believe every home deserves to look its best. Since 2003, Clean Cut Roofing and Siding has been transforming homes and businesses with precision and care, ensuring your peace of mind with every shingle and siding panel installed. Whether you're updating an old look, repairing storm damage, or bringing life back to your storefront, trust them to handle every detail. Visit cleancutroofingsiding.com to schedule your free consultation. Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, where quality meets craftsmanship.
We're not going out on a limb when we say,
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen. Fantastic food, fun atmosphere. Known for their made-from-scratch pizzas, Juniper has the very best pastas, burgers, salads, wraps, hoagies, paninis, appetizers, loaded sodas, desserts, vegan and vegetarian options. Dine in for lunch or dinner, Tuesday through Friday, 11 till 8. Saturdays, noon till 8. Order online at juniperkitchenutah.com with DoorDash delivery. Stop beating around the bush for a great meal.
I want to go to Juniper.
Juniper Kitchen and Price.
You're looking for somewhere you could be proud to work. Komatsu is looking for you. Komatsu is a leading manufacturer of construction, mining, forestry, and industrial heavy equipment. Komatsu currently has openings for seasoned welders, journeyman electricians, and MSHA certified electricians, as well as master machinists. At Komatsu, not only will your skills be rewarded with competitive wages, but you'll also enjoy benefits like a robust 401k plan. Grow with Komatsu. Go to komatsu.com or call Tanner at 636-6150.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
The Spartans play here.
Braxton Butler, number 32.
Will Jeffs, number 34.
Scott Johansson, 35.
On 107.3 FM and 7.
Top time here at American Heritage. We have a battle in the second round of the 3A state championship tournament. The Patriots lead the Emery Spartans 29-26. Travis, that was entertaining. Really about a 2-minute span in that first quarter is what allowed American Heritage to take the lead. Other than that, I think Emery has really outplayed them.
Yeah, the Patriots started making some threes, gave themselves the lead. Winatana does what he does best, started scoring some points. And right now, 29-26. So back and forth we went. A great first half.
Let's take a look at the scoring for Emery in that first half. Jace Franson knocks down 2 shots from beyond the arc. He's got 10 points. He leads Emery. And then you got the classic 1-2 punch with a big fellow Wes Johansson. I say this time and time and time again. Honestly love the way this kid plays basketball with his back to the basket. It is so refreshing for an old school basketball fan such as ourselves to see it played that way in a near positionless ball game anymore, even against the size of Christian Hanshaw, Nate Zimmerman. I mean, we're talking about a kid in Zimmerman that's 6'8". We're talking about a kid in Hanshaw that's 6'5". West still has 8 points, and he's got a number of rebounds on both sides of the floor to go to his name.
Yeah, good first half by West. A couple of those things rolled right off the rim, or he'd be in double digits. He's going to get the double digits. They're going to need him. They're going to need the back to the basket. They're going to need to pound the ball down low. And he's going to have to go to work. Him and Jace did a good job in that first half of carrying most of the offensive load.
Yes, between Jace Franson and Wes Johansson, they have 18 of the 26 points for Emery over that first half. 3 points from Porter Herdsman. He knocked down a triple off the right wing from way out of the parking lot. 3 points from Scott Johansson. He found his range from beyond the arc. And then we have 2 points from Brett Griffin, who came in, knocked down a pretty mid-range jumper. That rounds out the scoring for Emery. They scored 26 in the first half.
Yeah, they're right there on the road. That's all you can ask for is keep the game tight, keep it close going into the fourth quarter. Give yourself a chance to win. Right now, all the pressure's on the Patriots, being the higher seed, being here at home. They're a little bit out of sync early on. They started to get back into it late in the second quarter, but Emery did a good job on their offensive end, defensively, of holding them to 29 points.
What about Mane Winatana for American Heritage? He was just electric in that first half. He's a 3-level scorer. He can take it from beyond the arc. He can take it inside. He also has great court vision, and he can set up his teammates, and we saw that multiple times in that first half as well. He's electric. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, you're not going to slow him down. You're just hoping that you can limit to what he does by the scoring rampage or the barrage that he's going to go on. He went on a little mini run himself that pushed the lead to where it is now. Couple misses by him, though. Turnover. He will turn the ball over if you can get him sped up. And I thought Emery sped him up a couple times, and you can see that he threw the ball away.
Score again right now. Emery trailing American Heritage 29-26. American Heritage, the number 8 seed. Emery, the number 9 seed here in the second round of the state tournament on the Castle Valley Orthodontics halftime report. Travis, I do want to take a look at scores from around the state because we do have some dandies going on right now. I think most eyes are glued to this potential upset at halftime. Judge Memorial, the defending champs, up 21-18 over Delta. How about that? That's the game that I think a lot of people have right now have their eyes set to. South Summit leads Manti at the break 35-29. Juab over Ogden also at halftime 36-20. We also have an update on our sister station, 95.3 The Peak. The Carbon Dinos battling with the Richfield Wildcats, and the Wildcats lead that one 27-16 at halftime. The score here, 29-26, American Heritage up over Emery on the halftime report. Brought to you by Castle Valley Orthodontics and Dr. Daniel Cali. You can give them a call today, 637-2222. Get a free consultation on a smile that'll last a lifetime. Second half is coming up when we return.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck, Top It Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Tuxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Top It also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Top It Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
The Spartans play here.
Braxton Butler, number 32.
Will Jeffs, number 34.
Scott Johansson, 35.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Second half just about to get underway. Emery trailing American Heritage by 3. Travis, your thoughts on what has to improve for Emery to sneak out of here with a win and get to UVU on February 24th?
Yeah, for Emery, it's simple. They're getting to the rim. They just got to finish around the rim. They missed a couple of those bunnies that they want back, but if they finish around the rim, it's going to make things opened up around the perimeter. And again, Jace did a good job of knocking down his perimeter shots, but he's got to get some help.
In that first half, Emery knocks down 4 shots from beyond the arc, 2 from Jace Franson, 1 from Scott Johansson, 1 from Porter Herdsman. We know how important the long ball is for Emery, specifically in games against high-scoring teams. We saw it against Juab. Here comes American Heritage to get things rolling. They have their original starting 5 out on the floor. Perry with the ball out of the paint. Kick out right corner. Black for 3. It's an air ball. Rebound down low by Hanshaw. His putback is no good. Winnetana comes flying in. That's got to be a goaltend, right? Referees have got to talk about this. Winnetana come flying in off of the left elbow. That ball was in the cylinder. I think that is a goaltend. They're going to count the basket. Ooh. Well, the referee on the floor obviously had a better view than you or I, so credit Winnetana with the super athletic play to fly in for 2, and it's 31-26.
Yeah, it's very close.
It's close. It is.
If it's me, I'm not blowing the whistle. I'm giving him the 2. So.
Well, the referees then had the correct call. Braxton Butler with the ball wants to go down low, try to get Wes Johansson 10 feet away, and the ball goes out of bounds. So the starting 5 for Emery out there on the floor as well. Porter Herdsman, Jace Franson, Braxton Butler, Scott Johansson, and Wes Johansson. For American Heritage, it's Winnetana, Black, Perry, Larson, and Hanshaw. Trying to go into the high post. Braxton Butler doing what he does best. Goes down to the ground, comes up with a loose ball. And now Emery has numbers. It's a 5-on-3. Johansson drives, swatted at the rim. Cleanup duty for Wes Johansson for 2. Excellent play by Hanshaw. But West is there for his 5th bucket of the ball game. He's got 10 points.
Yeah, nice patience by West to wait for the ball to come down and then score.
Winnetana knocks down a mid-range jumper at the foul stripe. And now it's 33-28. American Heritage. 5 is their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, left the best player on the Patriots open for a jumper.
Johansson drives. Scoop shot, foul, and 1. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Goes right into the heart of the defense. Met at the rim by Christian Hanshaw. Great defense, better offense, and now a chance for a triple for Scott Johansson, who's got 5 points now in the game.
Yeah, Hanshaw doesn't move. He just stays stationary. He sticks his knee out, clips him, swats him across the arm, and Scott with the strength to finish.
Johansson's and 1 is good. Believe it or not, that is the first foul shot of the game for Emery.
Yeah, most of the fouls have been in the backcourt, and they've stayed out of foul trouble.
Yep. Pass out of the high post, knocked away, a turnover for the Patriots. Emery rolling the other way. Franson finds West, shot no good. West fights for his own rebound, tipped out of his reach. And now the Patriots have numbers. Winnetana, transition three, good. Knocked it down off of the left wing.
That's a 5-point swing. Again, right around the cup, you miss, then you give up a 3 to Winnetana, who buries it.
36-31. American Heritage back up by 5. Porter with a crossover, dribble, kicks to the corner. Butler goes in off of the baseline. Has an open look. Beebe for 2.
Great fake. You fake like you're going back to the perimeter, and then everybody bites to the perimeter, and Beebe knocks down the baseline jumper for 2. Soft touch.
7 points for Emery in this quarter. They trail by 3, 36-33. Winnetana guarded by Franson. Goes cross court, finds Larson. Larson wants to go down low to hand shot. Now to Black. Black finds Perry. Great ball movement. 3 right down the barrel. No good. Miss was so bad that Larson's able to get his own rebound. Drive shot at the rim is off of the mark, and Franson has a defensive rebound. He's now going to push for the Spartans. Franson swatted at the rim. Transition defense on point for American Heritage.
That's great defense. I mean, he's right on his hip, and he doesn't allow him to go up, and he times it, and he gets a lot of ball. Now the follow-through knocks Jace, but before that, it's all ball.
Porter Herdsman will go to the bench, and A.J. Thomas will check into the game for Emery. West to inbound, lob in, finds Scott off of the left wing. Scott goes right back down to West. He's going to back down Winnetana. West in the paint, hook shot, gets it to fall. I just don't know that you can stop West when he's inside 5 feet.
No, you can't, and that's a mismatch. Winnetana doesn't have the size, being at 6'2", to contain that.
Emery has chopped it down to 1. Shot no good. Long rebound. Grabbed by the Patriots. Right side, it's Perry with the ball. Goes back off to Winnetana. He stands at the penetration line. There's 27 on the shot clock, 4:52 on the game clock. Winnetana goes around a high pick. Kicks to the corner. Open 3. No good. So American Heritage trying to attack the corners. Unable to convert. Butler with a long rebound as Scott jives his way all the way through. Juking and jiving through the defense for 2, and Emery leads 37-36. Scott Johansson has 5 points in the quarter.
Braxton Butler keeps the play alive, gets the ball to the outlet, 2 points the other way.
Winnetana with the court vision, up over the top of the defense, finds Perry on the baseline for 2, and the Patriots lead. Scott, stop, pop for 3. Scott Johansson is feeling it in this quarter. Emery goes up 40-38. The action is back and forth.
Nobody on the top, and Scott, like we talked about in the first half, good 3-point shooter, knocks down another 3, his second of the game.
He's got 8 in the quarter, 3 3-point plays, 2 threes from beyond the arc, and 1 and 1. Foul called against Scott on the opposite end of the floor. 4:06 to play in the third, and this game has just been back and forth. My goodness. James Matson will come into the game as Jackson Black goes to the bench. Winnetana gets it into Matson. Thought about the 3. Passes now to Perry at the top of the key. Back to Winnetana. Right corner 3. My goodness, this kid is something else. 41-40, Patriots by 1.
Yeah, that's good defense. It's just he is a certified bucket.
Franson with the ball. Franson goes right side to Thomas.
Angle's bad, so movement's bad right now, too.
Thomas gets it to West. West in the paint, double team, kicks out to Scott. Another 3, another make! Scott Johansson, his second 3 of the quarter. Emery leads 43-41. West to Scott for the big-time make.
Back-to-back 3-point splashes.
43-41 Emery. Winnetana with the ball off the left wing. Goes in on Jace, does not get the whistle. 17 on the shot clock, excellent defense. However, Larson was there for the rebound. Larson top of the key, gets inside, 14-footer, no good. Rebound to West Johansson. He gives it to Scott. He brings it up left side, now he penetrates. All the way, take and make. Scott Johansson is putting together one of the most prolific scoring quarters we have seen all season. He's got a chance for another and 1.
You go to the hot hand. Right now, the Patriots flustered, frustrated. They come up short. The ball is quick. It's up the floor. Scott sees the lane. It's the second time in about 4 possessions that Scott goes to the cup, gets fouled, and goes to the free throw line.
He's got 13 points in the quarter with 2:54 to play in the third.
Yeah, he is a flamethrower right now.
He is on another level. The and 1, good. Emery leads 46-41. Winnetana brings the ball up and goes right side. Matson works it back to Winnetana into the high post. Tough shot. Perry no good. Great defense by West. The closeout was spectacular. Scott with the ball. Gives it off to BB off of the left wing. Now to Jace. The three ball up. No good. Might have been partially deflected. West with the rebound. West wanted to kick back out. Winnetana comes on the help defense. Franson able to corral the basketball. Franson drives. He's got a clean lane to the bucket for two. Chase has 12 points, and American Heritage is going to take a timeout. Largest lead since Emery exploded 11-2 out of the gate. 48-41 with 2:18 to play in the quarter. Full timeout, we'll take it as well. It's Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
The third quarter is turned into the Scott Johansson show. He has been on another level. He's got 14 points in this quarter alone, 17 for the game, and Emery has rallied back to take a 48-41 lead with 2:18 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, 22-12 run by Emery to go up 48-41 since the halftime break.
Out of the timeout, A.J. Thomas, Jace Franson, Scott and Wes Johansson with Braxton Butler. American Heritage will counter that with Winnetana and Larson. Also out on the floor is James Matson, who can hit the outside shot. Perry and Zimmerman. Winnetana drives. Winnetana to the rack. Takes it in for two. He's a walking bucket himself, and that will halt a miniature run by Emery. 48-43, lead down to 5.
Yeah, you know where the ball in the white jerseys is going every possession down the floor from here on out, and that's going to be Winnetana.
Thomas with the ball at the penetration line. A.J. gives it up to Jace off the right wing, guarded by Winnetana, who pokes the ball out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock. It'll stick with Emery. Porter Herdsman will come into the game, and Braxton Butler will go to the bench.
Yeah, Braxton gave good minutes defensively.
Absolutely.
Tracked down loose balls, got the ball up the floor. That's what he does. And right now, minute 44 left, up 5 with possession. Emery needs some more buckets on this possession.
Scott with the basketball, gives it off to Porter. Porter drives. Porter draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. The attention that Scott Johansson is getting left the lane open. He made the right basketball play to Herdsman, who drives in for the foul.
Yeah, another reach in. Defensively, a lot of standing around by the Patriots, and Porter goes right through him, gets to the line, knocks down the free throw.
Porter has 4 now in the ball game. Wes Johansson will come out. Will Jeffs will check in. One more shot coming for Porter. Second shot also good. So make it 5 for Porter. Emery leads by 7, 50-43. They have put together a 24-point quarter. They had 26 points throughout the entire first half. Perry out of the high post, goes down low. Zimmerman is fouled on the ground. I believe Scott's going to be the guilty party. Yes, he is. He came flying in, and Zimmerman, with that little hesitation, causes the contact. Perry will come out of the game. Back in is Michael Banks.
It's a really good pump fake to get Scott to fly by. You just wait for him to fly by, then he comes down.
Turnover on the inbounds. It goes through the hands of Larson. Porter to Will. Will in the paint, lost the ball out of bounds. And they say it's tipped by American Heritage. It'll stick with Emery. And for the first time in this game, we're about to see Devin Rasmussen. So Devin will come in. A.J. Thomas will go to the bench. Chase Franson to inbound. 1:19 on the game clock. 30 on the shot clock. Gets it into Scott. Scott goes to Rasmussen. Now to Jace off the right side. Jace, spin move in the paint. Scoop shot at the rim is off of the mark. Nice play by Zimmerman to tip it away. Winnetana brings it up. Winnetana reverses course down the middle of the lane, goes in for two. And the lead is now down to 5, 50-45. Emery, under a minute to play in the third.
He makes that look so easy.
It's
so not
good.
easy.
Johansson, wide open, right wing three, money! Scott Johansson again!
That's really bad defense by the Patriots. Really bad. Everybody just sucks to the middle of the floor, and they leave the flamethrower open in the corner.
53-45. Winnetana fouling one on the other end. This game has a little bit of everything. It's Scott Johansson versus Winnetana on both ends of the floor. 53-47. A chance to get those 3 points right back.
Talked about every time down the floor where the Patriots are going to go, it's going to number one. That's Winnetana, who is going to put the Patriots on his back. He's going to carry him in this game. And so far, he's going to have to do that down, 6 here in the third, a chance to knock it down to 5.
Will Jeffs was called for the foul. Will check out. Wes Johansson back in for the final 33.4 seconds of what has been a thrilling third quarter. Winnetana's and one, no good. Rebound to Scott Johansson. Emery holds a 6-point lead. They have won the quarter by 9 at this point. Scott breaks the press. Goes to West down low. Kick out. Open triple. Franson. No good. It was halfway down. It rims out. Rebound to Scott Johansson. Lost the ball. Gets it to Rasmussen. Back to Herdsman. Herdsman to Jace off of the right wing. Jace gets his dribble. He'll bring it out. Emery will hold for the final shot. Jace, stripped from behind. American Heritage will get the final shot. And right as I say that, a foul called on Jace Franson. Emery had one to give with 3.1 left in the quarter.
That's good defense by Winnetana. Just reaches through and pokes it free. Then he sprung through. The Patriots don't find him, and Emery catches a break because he was all alone down on the other end.
Winnetana for three at the buzzer, no good. We are through 3 here at American Heritage. 8 minutes to decide who advances to UVU on February 24th. Emery leads 53-47 when we return.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
Discover the difference experience makes at Mr. Automotive in Huntington. With over 30 years dedicated to matching the perfect vehicle with the right person in Castle Country, we know a thing or two about cars and about saving you money. Thanks to our low overhead, we're able to pass incredible savings directly on to you. Drive away happy with a deal as reliable as our service. Visit Mr. Automotive today, where experience means savings and you meet your new car.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Scott Johansson, 35.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
How about a 17-point quarter from Scott Johansson? That's what we just witnessed moments ago. And Emery takes a 53-47 lead into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, sometimes an offensive player, you get in that zone, and he was definitely in the zone in the quarter. That's a foul.
Quick foul called against American Heritage. Whistled on the foul was Michael Banks.
Now, Michael Banks can sit there and complain all he wants, but he's right on the back of Wes Johansson. That's a foul. It's a second foul.
Johansson inbound from the side, gets it into Porter Herdsman. Herdsman goes to West from 15. West, one dribble, now to Franson. Jace brings it back out. Emery showing patience. Frantic defense by American Heritage. Johansson, left corner three, another make! Another make! A flop warning called on Scott Johansson. I thought there was contact in the landing zone. It doesn't matter. Scott goes deep again. And it's 56-47. He's in another world.
He's unconscious right now from the three-point line. and he knocks down another three. I'm with you. I thought he was in the landing zone. Nonetheless, another 9-point lead.
It has been such a well-officiated bowl game. Who are we to argue with anything that the officials have done on the court? They've been lights out in this game.
No, they've been fantastic.
Long three, American Heritage, no good. Jackson Black with a miss on a rebound, and Devin Rasmussen. Johansson across half court. He is trapped. Has the ball stripped from behind by Winnetana, and it goes off of the hand of Porter Herdsman. You get the feeling that the Patriots had to have a stop on that possession, and they got one.
The Patriots are going to have to defensively get more aggressive.
Perry on the baseline. Lob, floater, no good. Ball knocked away by West to Scott. Emery now with a rebound, and they'll run up off of the left side. Foul called against Jackson Black out on the wing. A good 20 feet away from the basket.
Got his hands up high on the wrist. 2 team fouls in the quarter. That's 7:07 left.
56-47. Herdsman to inbound on the sideline. Porter gets it into West. West gives it right back to Porter. He drives, kicks to the corner, and Perry knocked the ball out of bounds. It'll stick with Emery. 30 on the shot clock, 7:02 on the game clock.
Great angle to take. You get baseline. You think there's a crease. Patriots do a good job of dropping down defensively. They get in that space. They get to the corner. Timeout, Emery.
We have a timeout taken by the Spartans. Coach Justice is going to take a 30. We're going to keep it here. The score right now, Emery 56, American Heritage 47, and one of those win or go home tilts. And I'll tell you, the story of this game is Scott Johansson, who has a team high 23 points, 20 of which have come in the second half, and we still have 7:02 to play in the fourth.
They have no answer for Scott. Going out and defending him at the three-point line, something they don't want to do. They allow him to continue to shoot the three-point ball. We talked about in the open the way that he can stretch the field, stretch the floor and get outside of the paint and around the three-point line and knock down that field goal percentage at a high rate, and he's done that.
7:02 left. 56-47 Emery. Emery yet to commit a team foul. American Heritage only has 2 more to give the rest of the way. Herdsman to inbound on the baseline. Porter gets it in. It's Franson off the right wing, and he is face guarded by Larson. Goes to Herdsman. Over the top of the defense to West. He's trapped, lost the ball, but a foul called on the ground against American Heritage. They call that foul against Perry, and there's only one more foul to give for American Heritage over the final 6:51 of regulation. That's huge. They've ramped up the aggressiveness on the defensive end of the floor. Franson gets it into West. West, one dribble, back to Jace. His 3 ball's blocked by Winnetana, but right into the hands of West. Big fella back at his man down. Off the low block, kick out. Herdsman, open corner 3. Good! Porter Herdsman out of the left corner.
Clutch.
59-47, Emery by 12.
That's a big-time bucket.
Winnetana gets 3 right back.
So's that. That's the only one on the floor you're worried about in the white jersey. That kid is so darn good.
Franson drives to Scott for 3. Good again! Scott Johansson. He cannot miss.
Speaking of players that are good, Scott Johansson on fire.
62-50. Winnetana with the ball and a foul at the top of the key. You want to talk about a savage performance. It has been Scott Johansson over the last 10 minutes of game time.
Scott just took over, and everybody else is feeling the confidence as well off Scott, but he is a flamethrower right now. They have no answer. Continue to ride that hot hand.
Winnetana for 3. No good off of the mark. A battle for the ball down low. It's corralled by Banks. And a timeout is taken by American Heritage. 5:48 to play. The score right now, Emery 62. The American Heritage Patriots 50. 30-second timeout is taken on the floor. Let's keep it here, and let's look at the way this second half has really come together for Emery. And it starts with Scott Johansson, who has knocked down 5 3-point buckets. He also has 2 and 1s. What an incredible second half. This might be one of the most electric I have ever seen.
We went in the pregame show saying if Emery knocks down the outside shots, it's going to open everything else up, and it has. And they've knocked down the outside shots, and they're up 12 points here with 5:48 left here in the fourth quarter. They're on the brink of knocking off the number 8 American Heritage Patriots.
Right now, the basket looks like the ocean. And Scott Johansson is having fun at a do-or-die contest on the road, silencing the hometown crowd with dagger after dagger.
And nobody else for the Patriots out there you're worried about offensively besides one.
Matson knocks down a three-point shot.
And
that was quick.
Yeah, quick out of the timeout.
62-53. Thomas with the basketball. A.J. lost it at midcourt. Jace Franson comes up with a hustle play, picks up the loose ball. Jace now down the middle of the paint. Lost it out of bounds. It was last touched by Banks for American Heritage. It sticks with Emery, 22 on the shot clock.
Defensive intensity picking up now. And you can see they got that make. Now they're aggressively playing really tight defense.
Johansson on the baseline. Scott will inbound the basketball. Gets it into Herdsman, 22 on the shot clock, now to Franson. Jace takes one dribble, goes back to Porter, swing now to Scott, guarded by Winnetana, over the top of the defense, West Johansson for two.
Good pass over the top, no size, as Larson at 6'3" can't defend West.
It has been a near perfect half for this Emery basketball team. Winnetana down the middle of the paint, up and under, fights through the contact for two. 64-55, Emery's lead back down to 9.
That's a pretty scoop, wanted the foul. You're not going to get it when you draw the contact yourself like that, turnover.
Porter lost the ball. Winnetana goes up, tried to dunk over Scott Johansson. Scott meets him at the rim and is called for the defensive foul.
You can't turn the ball over against this team. A couple times now they've turned the ball over late, and the Patriots have scored, and they're going back to the free throw line.
Winnetana to the stripe. Instead of trying to draw Scott off balance in air, he went for the dunk. And had he been able to flush that down, this crowd would have erupted. First shot for Winnetana is good. You love the aggressiveness on both sides of the floor. What a well-played basketball game. Brady Perry will come back into the game. Jackson Black will come out. Winnetana has the Emery lead down to 8. He'll try to carve a little bit more out of it. Second foul shot. On the way, it is good. So it's 64-57. Emery's got to take care of the basketball. You can't have many empty possessions. This Patriot team can score in a hurry. Porter with the ball. He's guarded by Perry. Has it at the penetration line. 24 on the shot clock. Porter splits two defenders. Shot on the baseline. Good. Porter for two.
Right in your face. Porter goes one-on-one. ISO. And then sticks it into the hole.
He's got 7 in the second half. Three-point shot. Patriots good. James Matson. They won't go quietly. It's 66-60. Chase with the ball. Spin move in the paint. Lost it. Turnover Emery. American Heritage. As we hit the midway point, they can make this a one-score game, a one-possession game. Winnetana lost the basketball. A tussle on the ground. And the Patriots get the timeout. They only have 2 left. Make it 1 now with 4 minutes even left to play. Full timeout. We'll take it as well. The score right now, Emery 66, American Heritage 60 when we return.
Welcome to JN Auto, where your dream car awaits. With over 100 vehicles in stock, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between, we've got the perfect ride just for you. And our full service department ensures your vehicle stays in top shape long after you drive off the lot. Can't find your ideal car? No worries, we'll hunt it down for you. Discover the JN Auto difference today.
My son and daughter both play sports. a lot of sports. And with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging, North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636 X-ray. That's 636-9729.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. KOAL.
4 minutes even left to play in the game. Quick inbounds, quick bucket for American Heritage. Michael Banks drives in, and the Patriots have chopped the lead down to 4, and a turnover for Emery on the inbounds. Hertzman fell down to the ground at travel, and the Patriots have control of the basketball with 3:52 to play.
Yeah, that pass going to the far corner is a difficult one to make, and it's read perfectly. It's picked off. Turnover. Emery, the turnovers as of late are costing them on the scoreboard as it's been chipped down to 4.
Weston Larson will inbound the ball on the side. Winnetana guarded by Hertzman. There's the lob into Perry. He looks for Winnetana and finds him. Goes around a high pick. Winnetana now guarded by Scott Johansson. Into the high post, it's Perry guarded by Hertzman. Perry, contested shot, up and under, no good. West Johansson with a rebound. We're down to 3:35 to play in the game. Scott brings it up off the left sideline. Reverses course, lost the ball. West is there to pick it up. West backing his man down. Goes to Butler. He's out of the left corner. 20 on the shot clock. And now back to Scott. Emery will reset the offense.
Yeah, take your time. You're plenty of time on the shot clock. It's only down to 13 now. Going to your offense around 8.
With the basketball, it's Scott. American Heritage is trying to slow him down. Kick, Franson, corner 3, partially deflected by Winnetana. It's an air ball.
He's a good defender. He is good at offense. Defensively, he's a nuisance.
Step back 3, Patriots, money. Weston Larson. And it's a 1-point Emery lead with 2:49 to play in the game.
15-4 on the run.
Franson brings it up. Franson to Hertzman down low to West. Big fella in the paint. Shot goes glass for 2.
Patience.
West Johansson. Timeout Emery. Full timeout. I want to keep it here with 2:33 to play in the game. How about the bucket for the big guy down low?
Yeah, Perry can't be over-aggressive with the 4 fouls, so you know that West can go right into his chest. He does. He takes it into his chest, goes strong on the right-hand side. The kiss, 2 points. It stops the bleeding. Up 3, but the Patriots taking advantage off the turnovers. They go on that 15-4 run, now 15-6 run to get back in the game, because if you go back, it was 62-50 in favor of Emery. We said it's 68-65 right now.
This is high school basketball at its best. The excitement of this gym is unmatched to anything we have seen this season. Scoreboard reset. Emery 68, American Heritage 65. Emery with 2 timeouts, American Heritage 1. Emery has 2 team fouls, American Heritage has 3. It's Patriot basketball. They will go the length of the floor. That's where we sit right now on what has been just an outstanding game by both sides.
Couldn't ask for a better game, Jordan.
No.
What a fun game in the 8-9. We knew it was going to be a good game. It was going to be back and forth. Emery has controlled most of this game since late in that first quarter, and they're trying to hang on here on the road.
You think the RPI got it right? I'd say it did. Everything you'd want out of an 8-9 matchup. Patriots will go the length of the floor. They roll the ball up. Winnetana will let it near midcourt. Finally picks it up as Porter forced the action. Winnetana goes right side. Larson back to Winnetana. Guarded by Hertzman down to 25 on the shot clock. High pick set. Winnetana tries to create space. Step back 3. A foul. He's not going to get the and 1. Porter not happy with the foul at all. Neither is the Emery bench. And Winnetana will have a chance to tie it up at the foul line. Thoughts?
I thought that Porter did a good job of fighting over it. Porter did get into his space a little bit, but I thought that Winnetonka did flop.
One of the best foul shooters in the 3A classification steps up and knocks down the first off the front of the iron.
You just, in that situation right there, I think you play on. I don't think you call anything. I think it was a little bit of a flop.
Second shot, good. It's a 1-point game again, and Winnetonka can tie it right here.
Because that's what he does, though, as an offensive player. He goes up into the body. He looks to draw contact, kind of like what James Harden does. And that's exactly what he did on that one. That's a play on, in my opinion, but we're tied.
He knocks down all 3 foul shots. Let's start over. 2:15 to play in the game. Scott Johansson with the ball, drives, goes to West, down low for 2.
And that's a flop right there.
West Johansson stacking the score sheet here in the second half himself.
Got to get the ball out of his hands right here on the switch.
70-68, Emery by 2. Winnetonka, kick out to the right corner. We're under 2 minutes to play in regulation.
I trap up high.
Winnetonka goes around the pick.
See,
15 feet.
right there.
Ends of contact. He banked it in. Well, I'm not quite sure how that's not an offensive foul. The refs say play on. 70-all. What a ball game. Winnetonka with a high degree of difficulty shot to knot things up. We're down to 95 seconds. Porter drives, shot, no good. West with the offensive rebound, and a timeout is taken by Coach Justice.
That's an absolute offensive foul by Winnetonka on the last one. He goes up, he's looking for Porter, and he throws his shoulder into Porter's chest. And I don't even know how he got the shot off to bank it in to begin with. That's give him credit.
Regardless of what you feel about the call, the fact that Winnetonka got that shot to drop was borderline incredible. But it fits the game we have here. 1:30 left, 70-70. We'll pause for 30 seconds. Do not go anywhere. Hopefully we get a conclusion in regulation in just a few moments. Back after this.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
The Spartans play here.
West Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
1:30 left in regulation. We are all tied 70-70. Emery on the inbounds. Franson gets it into Herdsman, and a foul is called. The last foul to give for American Heritage. Foul shots the rest of the way for Emery. Spartans still with 1 to give.
Foul stopped the layup. That's a smart foul. It prevented 2 points.
West Johansson to inbound. West. Lob into Scott off the right wing. Face guarded by Perry. Gets it into West. A lot of contact. Refs say play on. Herdsman now with the ball off of the left wing. Kicks it to Scott. The 3 ball is up. Missed. A rare miss for Scott Johansson in this game. Ball last touched by the Patriots. It'll stick with Emery. Shot did not hit the rim. So the shot clock stays at 22.
Yeah, 1:16:22 on the shot clock. Emery got to be patient here. Got to get a quality look. You can't get a poor look.
Franson with the ball out of the left corner. He's face guarded by Banks. Goes to West, 15 feet away. West passes out of the trap back to Porter. Now to Scott at the penetration line. Emery down to 10 on the shot clock. Into Scott. Scott 17 feet, or West rather, 17 feet away. Kick out to Scott. Head fake. He drives. He kicks. Franson for the lead. Got it! Count 'em all. Jace Franson. 73-70. American Heritage tries to answer back. Shot no good. Rebound Emery.
What a shot by Jace. Shot clock at 3. He buries the three-pointer. Foul by the Patriots. Spartans up 3 with 40 on the clock.
73-70. Foul shots coming for Jace Franson.
That is a big time bucket by Jace. Never panicked. Composure. 3 lead.
It was great defense by American Heritage. First foul shot for Franson is good. 74-70 with 40 seconds to play.
Emery's only team team fouls 3, so they can use 1 and then get the penalty.
Franson knocks down the second. Emery is 6 for 6 at the stripe. 75-70. American Heritage needs a scratch on this possession. Winnetana with the ball. We're down to 28 seconds.
Get it out of his hands.
Winnetana, step back 3. Shot, no good. Trying to get the contact. Rebound to A.J. Thomas. And Thomas can put the game on ice with 21.1 left to play in regulation.
Too much one-on-one. Winnetana, their best player. That's a difficult attempt. Flat-footed, short off the rim. Rebound goes to Emery. 5-point lead, 21.1. One of these free throws you need at least to make it a 2-possession.
Final timeout taken by American Heritage. It's a full timeout. 21.1 left in regulation. A.J. Thomas, the sophomore, at the line when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM, your home for Emery High School basketball.
At Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, we have the solutions to your financial goals. From auto loans, RV, home and business, to savings, money market, and certificate accounts. With local people, local lending, and local decisions, you can depend on us.
The Spartans play here.
Champ Justice, number 1. Porter Herdsman, number 21.
Bo Stilson, number 25.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. FM and 750 AM KOAL.
21.1 left. A.J. Thomas at the foul line for Emery. The Spartans, ranked number 9 in the RPI, on the road trying to pull off an upset that would give the region champion Patriots an early exit. What a ball game both teams have played. Stellar on both ends of the floor. Thomas, first foul shot on the way. It is no good. That's the first miss at the foul line for Emery. They are 6 of 7 as a team.
Patriots have 0 timeouts remaining. Emery has 1.
Second shot for A.J. Good. Goes 1 of 2. And now the Patriots have to work with speed and efficiency. Winnetana tried to go high post. It's stolen. Emery's going to soak this one away with 12 seconds left. A foul. A.J. Thomas will go to the line. Emery about to clinch a spot in the quarterfinals at UVU.
Yeah, Emery just wanted it more today, I think. They came out. The Patriots are a little bit tight in this game. It showed. Winnetana made that late run, tried to will them back into it, but the deficit was just too much. Spartans by 7, 11 seconds away from UVU.
Thomas knocks down the first. Makes it a 7-point game with 11.5 left. Second shot for A.J. No good. So he goes 1 of 2 at the line. Perry runs it up, goes right side, 3-point shot for Larson is good. Emery doesn't have to inbound the ball, that'll do it. 77-73, Emery gets the win. Well, now the officials are going to talk about it. The clock. Now it's over. It's the ball game. Refs are going to walk off the floor. This one is in the bag. Emery gets the win, 77-73. What a ball game. Absolutely astonishing effort from both teams. Emery just outlasts the home team to grab the win and advance.
Emery comes on the road. Their three-point shooting was a difference in the game. They played a tough game defensively. They made life difficult on the Patriots. And they come in here and they knock off number 8, and they advance.
You could not ask for a better game today. Emery will move on. We'll take a look at the 3A bracket in just a moment. We'll also continue on with the postgame wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. You can turn that Visa debit card into an Emery High School Spirit card. All you have to do is go into any of the participating branches and tell them, make this Visa debit an Emery Spirit card. They'll get it done for you. Eastern Utah Community Credit Union bringing you the post-game wrap-up show. When we return, Emery gets the victory 77-73. They advance to the quarterfinals on February 24th at UVU. We're back in just a moment.
At Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, we have the solutions to your financial goals. From auto loans, RV, home and business, to savings, money market, and certificate accounts. With local people, local lending, and local decisions, you can depend on us.
Picture this. A sudden burst pipe, flames engulfing your kitchen. Disaster strikes when you least expect it. But fear not, because Restore Wizard of Price is here to save the day. Their team of restoration experts is ready to tackle any fire or flood emergency from start to finish. They're not just here to fix the damage, they're here to restore your peace of mind. Don't let disaster catch you off guard. Call Restore Wizard of Price, 637-9165. Restore Wizard, the magic of a fresh start.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Imagine this. You're cruising down the highway, windows down, music up, but suddenly your car sputters. Don't let car troubles break your stride. At Cars, Complete Auto Repair Service in Wellington, they're dedicated to keeping your vehicle running smoothly so you can keep enjoying those flawless drives. From regular maintenance like oil changes and wheel alignments to tune-ups and even new tires, Cars is here to help. Visit Cars today and drive away confident knowing your car is in its best shape ever.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a four-legged word.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist, and here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
At Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, we have the solutions to your financial goals. From auto loans, RV, home and business, to savings, money market, and certificate accounts. With local people, local lending, and local decisions, you can depend on us.
Caught fire. I mean, he carried Emery with his shooting tonight. It opened everything up, and then with the shot clock winding down, 3 seconds on the shot clock, the patience and Jace with the big-time bucket that gave him the lead, and they never looked back.
Let's welcome you into the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union post-game wrap-up show. We're going to bring in Coach Dave Justice right now to talk about this one, Coach. Absolutely phenomenal. How are you? Did you have a heart attack?
Intense. That was yeah. So just kind of calming down off the high. The game was intense, and it's just kind of playoff basketball. It was a super fun one.
There's no doubt that the boys played hard on both ends of the floor, right? I mean, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know. I'd always try to stay away from hyperbole, but I don't recall ever seeing a quarter like what Scott Johansson had in the third. He scored 17 points.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
In the third quarter alone. 17.
Yeah, and that's just the kid he is. And I give all the credit to him and how hard he works. He puts extra time in the gym almost every day after shooting practice. And that's what I told him. And he said he earned having a quarter like that in a moment like this through his hard work and his dedication and how well he's been practicing in a team. So, congrats to him. He had a great quarter. He kind of started off a little slow, even air ball, but that's just that shooter mentality. And that's, it's a great spot to have. And, we knew we had to score a lot.
Yeah.
Because just the way they play and kind of how good of shooters they are. So we knew it was kind of maybe a little different style than we're normally used to, kind of more up and down. And so we needed guys to step up. And I thought Scott, Wes, Jace were awesome. And then the extra guys, everyone else was great too. And so, great quarter from him. So it was big because they were kind of coming up. I knew that second half would be very crucial to kind of how it ended up there. So
what were you telling the team, Coach, in the timeouts, even in the locker rooms at the end of the quarter? Because this place gets loud. I mean, it's a really compact gym. We know that they have one of the most electric players, I think, in the classification. And when it's on, he can take the ball to the basket. It can be very creative. And once he's creative on the inside, it opens up the shooters on the outside. This is a very dangerous team. What did you continue to tell the kids throughout the game?
Especially we just come to trust our game plan. We tried to make it difficult on him as possible. Even sending two guys at him, trying to wall him up, and he did a phenomenal job. He is a great, outstanding player. I mean, just to be a sophomore, that's awesome. And so, we try. Especially late in the game when it gets tight, and I think we built up like a 10-point lead, maybe 9. I can't quite remember, but the message was just like, guys, calm down. Yep. We're good. Just play. Because honestly, almost every day in practice, even with 2 minutes left, we're like, guys, we do this drill almost every week or a couple times a week where put 5 minutes on the clock and we just finish it. Just play. You never know. Just play. And so that was more the message. It just kind of do your game, just settle down, play, and you'll be fine.
We always talk about balance on offense. If you can get 3 guys in double figures, you set yourself in a pretty good spot. About 4 guys in double figures tonight. So we had Scott with 26, we had West with 18, we had Jace with 17, we had Porter with 10. Porter scored 7 of that 10 in the second half, and it seemed like they came at really crucial moments. I think Jace, he scored 10 in the first half. That came at crucial moments as well. It just seemed like every time we needed a bucket, someone stepped up.
Yeah, definitely. Porter had some big ones. I think BB had a big one late. It just seemed like every time that they got a run and even a shot, and we would answer. I think they tied a couple times, and we had a Braxton hit, a BB hit, a Westy bucket, and so that was crucial to kind of maintain that lead, maintain that confidence, and just play. So it was a great job for everyone involved. It was an electric atmosphere. It got super loud in here, louder than especially for a Saturday game, playoff game, but just loud. So you're screaming just to talk. And so it's just the kids did a great job handling the pressure and great job finishing the game.
There was definitely a lot of desire out there. We saw it. Senior, sophomore, freshman, doesn't matter. These kids played with a sense of urgency, Coach, that I think we know they're capable of playing with, right? But you could tell they were in survival mode, and they answered the call in survival mode. I think that's what was so spectacular about this performance tonight.
Yeah, it was a message all week. How we didn't want to go out like here. We wanted to play at that state tournament. We just kept talking about like, hey, we play, like Emery plays at the state tournament. We belong there. And so that was kind of the message. And for them kids to come out and just play their absolute hearts out. I was super proud as a coach, just having that mentality. They weren't, we respected American Heritage. They're a super good team, super talented, but we came in here with the right mindset and that we were going to get after and give them give them as much as we had. And so just super proud of the kids, and I'm glad it turned out well for us. So.
I think looking at matchups in the first round, this was not the easiest of matchups for this team, Coach. I mean, a team that predominantly stays in a 2-3 zone defensively against a team that hits 11 3-pointers a game. You and I talked about this earlier in the week. It wasn't necessarily the greatest of matchups, and to see these kids come out and perform like this offensively, this is, I think it's an even better performance than what we saw in that Juab win earlier in the year. I think this is the best offensive performance that we've had all season long, hands down.
Absolutely. I think it's our second highest point total.
Yeah.
And I think it was super efficient. We just played outstanding at all levels. And so, offensively, defensively, and because credit to them, they made some tough shots.
Oh my goodness.
Pull-ups, contested, all that stuff. And it gets so they wouldn't go away, and we just kept making a shot, and it came down to, one shot and one miss. Sometimes these games just do, about a minute left, Jace hits a three from the corner, and a slot puts us up. They miss a three, we get the rebound. That's essentially the game, of how hard they played. And so I'm glad we put ourselves in that position, and, I'm super happy that we're playing the state tournament. So.
I think that particular possession you were just talking about is a clear visual of the maturity of this team now compared to November, because it's a tie game. It's late in the shot clock. They are playing lights out defense. There was no panic, right? You guys work the ball back out, reset the offense. It opens up a 3-point shot for Jace. I think that specific possession itself is an indication of how far this team has grown.
Absolutely. At the first of the season, we felt like we gave away some close ones, and we gave away some ones that, we didn't perform our best down the stretch. And we tried to learn from that experience, and I thought we were awesome down the stretch today. We got the stops that we needed. We made enough, and credit to Jace and AJ for hitting free throws late too, and put this game out of reach. And so, I think our late game execution was really good, and we handled their pressure. We handled kind of them trying to speed up the game, and we tried to play more at our pace, and it was just an outstanding job by everyone involved.
I know you want to get with the team. You want to celebrate. We do have more to get into, Coach, but I know we can save it for next week. Get a lengthy break now. Get about 9 days off before another game.
That's crazy. So, we're just we're happy to be playing. It is a long break, much longer so than normal, but we're just grateful to be back and to be back playing. So we're excited about it. So
thrilling win, Coach. So much fun to watch. Congratulations, and let's keep it going.
I agree. Let's go. Let's on to Morgan or whoever. We're assuming Morgan.
Yeah, it is Morgan. Yes. That's who we'll see. So
we're excited. Great matchup. We saw them early in the season, got us good, but we feel like we're a better team now, and go up there and give them heck.
Coach, can't wait to talk to you next week. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thanks, Roy.
Let's pause one more time. We'll come back, put the final touches on this broadcast right after this.
At Eastern Utah Community Credit Union, we have the solutions to your financial goals. From auto loans, RV, home and business, to savings, money market, and certificate accounts. With local people, local lending, and local decisions, you can depend on us.
Discover the strength and beauty of Flawless Sheeting's metal siding and roofing solutions. Designed to endure and crafted to conserve energy, the products offered by Flawless Sheeting ensure your home not only looks good, but feels good too. Plus, they come with a 40-year warranty. Enjoy superior durability and enhanced comfort year-round with new roofing from Flawless Sheeting. Ready to upgrade? Call Flawless Sheeting at 636-7300 and elevate the way you live.
My son and daughter both play sports, a lot of sports, and with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging, North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636-X-ray. That's 636-9729.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck,
Toppet Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Truxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Toppet also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Toppet Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Branson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Postgame wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. Joining us at the broadcast table, we have Scott Johansson. We had to get Scott up here because, again, it was one of the most impressive third quarters I think we have ever seen. Scott, congratulations on the win. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks. It was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun to watch you. There's no doubt about it. I asked you, how big did the basket look like in that third quarter?
I don't know. I guess it just opened up a little bit, and it was a little wider than normal, but yeah, it felt good.
Well, you had 3 points at the end of the first half. That was a 3-point make, so let's count this up. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had 6 3-pointers in this game. You also had 2 3-point plays the old-fashioned way, right? So offensively, everything just seemed to be working for you guys tonight. Let's talk about the importance of this win. Obviously, the season continues now, but this was a very good American Heritage team.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it in practice. This team is really, really good, and they like to score a lot. And so, Coach Dave, he just said, you got to match the scoring. If you got it open, you got to pull it. And I feel like everyone did really, really well tonight. It just even on both ends of the court.
You guys definitely found ways to score the basketball. The third quarter alone, right? We had 26 points at the end of the first half. You guys scored 23 points in the third quarter, right? You had 17 of those. And then you take a look at the way the second half just kind of unfolded. You guys needed literally every single one of those points, right? And so what can a win like this do for your team moving forward? Because this is obviously the best win of the season.
I kind of feel like it gives us the like underdog mentality because we got a really tough matchup going into the third round of state, Morgan. And so I guess we just got the momentum right now.
Yeah, that's what you need, right? That's what you need. You guys do have a long break, and I know we got to cut this short because you're a wanted man right now. You're wanted down on the floor, so we got to cut this short. But we'll say the next 8 days you basically have off, right? So what do you do, and how do you, being one of the senior leaders on this team, kind of lead your squad to saying, hey, we got to stay focused because that's a long time without playing a game?
Yeah. I'm gonna be totally honest. The one that keeps me going is Jace. Jace works so hard. He's always in the gym.
Yeah.
So he kind of pulls it together. I back him up, but he's always like, guys, you gotta get in the gym. You want to shoot tonight? You want to go set up the shooting machine? Let's get some shots up. I'm like, yeah. I'll call around, text around, get some people there, and then just work hard at practice. So.
Well, you look like you've been spending a lot of time in the gym. The way you shot in that third quarter, I think it was one of the most impressive shooting displays I have seen, and we've been doing this for a very long time. You are an absolute flamethrower. During a moment like that, do you keep it in your mind, just keep shooting? Do you think of heat checks, I'm feeling it right now, or is it within the flow of the offense?
Mostly the flow of the offense, I feel like. I feel like that because they like to double Wes. Wes is so he's a presence down low, and he draws in the defense, and so you just got to punish it.
Well, you guys have played so well off of one another. You were huge in that second half. Jace was huge. He hit that big triple. Since we've talked about your performance, I want to get your perspective on Jace's three-point shot. We're tied 70-70. That's a whole new ballgame with 2:15. He pops a three off of the left wing. Did you feel pretty good once that went through? Hey, we got this. We're going to win this game.
Yeah. I thought, okay, let's get a stop here. We got to stop. And then I think Porter swings it to me, and I get a lane, and then I just hear Jace scream at me. I'm like, oh. And I just, whip around, swing it to him, and Jace was ready. That's what he practices. So.
Well, your team is waiting for you, Scott. I'm going to let you get. We had to get you on today, though, to talk about that performance. Absolutely thrilling. Congratulations. and let's keep this momentum rolling. I hope we talk about at least 3 more wins right at state. That's the goal.
That's right. That's right.
Scott Johansson, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here on the post-game wrap-up show, final score again tonight, 77-73. Emery gets the win over American Heritage. We'll bring back in Travis Anderson, and we'll talk. I want to get Travis's perspective on the way this whole game went down, Travis, and I want to get your thoughts on the way Scott performed in that second half, as we just heard from him.
My headset's on fire because he's still torching the nets.
It was incredible, right? Scott with 26. West had 18. We had 17 from Jace Franson. All in all, it was just a wow performance tonight. 10 points from Porter Herdsman. We could talk about a number of different kids. It was a complete team effort.
Complete team effort, like you said, for that team to come in here. And we said in the open, if that team is shooting well from the three-point line, it's going to make life difficult on the Patriots. And life was difficult for the Patriots because they lit it up from the three-point line. Scott lit it up. Jace was on fire. And no better than that three-pointer with the shot clock winding down. Great defense by the Patriots. And Jace was calm. He was collective. And he buried it. And that was the game winner.
Well, we do have some final scores coming in. We know the next round opponent, it is going to be Morgan. Morgan tops North Sanpete 72-31. And so, my perspective on this, I've always viewed it this way. When you take a look at the state tournament, you get the 1 seed early on. I think you want them early on because if you can take them out, you become the 1 seed. It's that simple.
If you're going to win a state championship, you're eventually going to have to knock Morgan off. So why don't you knock them off early?
Yeah, I agree. That game will be at 11:10 a.m. on Monday, February 24th. So Morgan topping North Sanpete 72-31. Richfield did defeat Carbon 61-41. That game was at Richfield earlier today. Juab gets the best of Ogden 71-59. That one is final. And then South Summit over Manti 64-55. Those are the final scores that we have received. This one was everything and more. Absolutely a thrilling tilt. Emery gets the win. They'll move on to UVU on February 24th. Always fun to be along with you in the broadcast booth. We'll have a full write-up coming your way at CastleCountryRadio.com. I want to thank Coach Justice for taking the time to come out, and also Scott Johansson. As always, we will see you next time, and go Spartans.